Hey, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to prepare and clean your data for building data models. So this will be a very interesting video, and you will be able to see several steps that you need to take before you start building your data model. Let's go to transform data. It will open up a Power Query editor, and here we will be transforming our data and preparing it for data modeling. First, what I want to do, I will change table name, sales data fact. That's the first step. Next step is exclude those tables from data refresh. So I'm going to exclude this one first. And that is perfect. Now, when we close Power Query, we will be able to see only this table in our data model. This will be easier for us, and we will be able to manage tables easier. These tables are excluded already. We will not be using them for data model. And I'm going to be importing some other tables. So new source, text CSV. Let's see what other tables we have. Calendar is imported, customers, location, product categories. But we don't have product subcategories, so let's import that table. Here is the data preview. Let's click on OK. And basically that table is successfully imported. But as you can see, it's located here in fact tables. I'm going to move that table to dimension tables, and I'm going to change the name. I'm going to add dim, because again, this is dimensional table. We can expand this a little bit just to be able to see our name. And then let's go again to new source. I'm going to import one more table. Returns. Let's click on this table. And here is our data preview. Now we can see that again, this table is similar to sales data table that we have. This is not some descriptive table that contains information about location, dates, customers, and so on. But instead of that, we have some measures. We have quantities, and because of that, we can say that this is fact table. So I'm gonna save that. Okay. Let's move it to the fact tables. So returns, fact. Press enter, and that's perfect. Let's check if we have any additional table that we need to import. With CSV we are completed, but let's say for Excel we only have products, so we successfully imported all tables that we needed for our data model. Now, we need to clean this data, and to be able to do that, let's see if we have any blank rows or some errors. This table is completely fine. Let's check for sales. Everything should be fine as well in this table. Product subcategories. Let's see what we have here. Everything looks fine. Clients. Actually, this table will not be connected in our data model, but basically we can use that table for our analysis. Now, if we go back to this table here, I would like to follow the same column name formatting. So, as we have here. So let's type client ID, name, address, state, and phone. Perfect. Let's proceed to the next table, product ID. Let me sort it descending. Everything looks fine. Calendar is completely fine, but here I'm gonna make some changes. So let's remove all these steps. Now for this, I'm gonna change this to a date, and basically this is completely fine for us. Let me use some options that we have previously covered. So add a column, date, I'm gonna add year, then I can add also month, actually name of month, and let's add, for example, quarter. Perfect. That should be enough for this table. Let's proceed with customers. And if I sort this table descending, I will be able to see that we have some errors in this data. Basically, these are values that are not useful for us. So I'm gonna remove those values. How can I do that? I can simply check everything but those blank rows. So let's click on OK. And we will have only data that we need for our report. I'm gonna sort it ascending, and the data is cleaned properly. Now location is fine as well, and with that we completed our transformations. So our data is ready for data modeling. I'm gonna also apply the changes here. So we are refreshing our data and perfect. Here are these tables that we will be using. If we go to data model view, we will be able to see our model. As you can see, we already have some connections between those tables. It's established by Power BI. So I'm gonna remove all these connections. We're gonna be building that from scratch. To remove this relationship, you just need to click on that line and then to press delete and confirm with yes. Okay, perfect. Now these are tables that we have in our data model, and basically we will be creating data model from these tables. Okay, with this I'm gonna conclude this video. Thank you for watching.